A little bit of warning before this video starts. There's going to be spoilers. I'll put a spoiler thing so you can mute if you want to. If you want to hear what the movie's about, then that's fine. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Vida. Today's Vida isn't scripted whatsoever, so I'm sorry if I go in massive tangents, but it's going to be all about my favourite films, as you can see by the title. We'll start from the bottom and then work our way back up so we can, you know, discuss properly, and we'll save the best until last, basically. At number 5 is a Disney film. It is a Disney film, Brave. Brave is just basically about a Scottish princess called Merida who is being forced to be married to a prince. Her parents have picked some men and she's allowed to pick through them, whichever one is going to be her husband. Spoiler alert, she's a bit of an independent woman and she hates men. She ends up accidentally turning her mother into a bear. Then her and her mother have a bond, and eventually everything's fine. It's a Disney movie, and then she's allowed to not get married or marry whoever she wants. The reason why I like this film so much is because Merida is a bitch, and it's not really portrayed in a bad way. She does fix her bond with her mother, but then she isn't forced into a marriage because her mother loves her, or that she loves her mother now. Her mum actually lets her do whatever she wants now because they've got a bigger bond, and I think that's really important to take from it. Number 4 is another Disney movie. This one is Big Hero 6, and a lot of you will be very surprised that it's very low on my list. But in the grand scheme of things, I have a lot of favourite movies, and number 4 is probably really high. Big Hero 6 is about a teenager, troubled teen, called Hiro, who thinks that his big brother Tadashi is a nerd, and Tadashi works in like a lab. All Hiro wants to do is fight with his robots and use science in the non-geeky way and win money and bet and stuff. Then Tadashi, while he is rescuing Hiro and then like pretending to give up and pretending to let Hiro go to a match, like a robot match to win money, takes him to his lab, and Hiro falls in love with science in a geeky way, and it is so adorable to watch. Something terrible happens and Hiro is distraught and he kind of lets things slip. Tadashi's robot Baymax helps him kind of learn what the grief cycle is and help him discover who he is again and get happier and make Tadashi proud. The reason why I love this movie so much is because not only is it family friendly and heartwarming and it has a happy ending like every Disney movie, but it also has some really dark and meaningful messages like the grief cycle and death within a family. It shows you how to cope, and it shows you that it's okay to open up to people when you're upset. Especially because Hiro is a teenage boy, and teenage boys get a lot of stick in society and in the media for being tough and masculine. And I think that Big Hero 6 takes this and just shits on it. At strong number 3 is Love, Rosie. Love, Rosie is about a girl called Rosie has a best friend who she is madly in love with. It's very obvious, it's not a spoiler. Rosie is in love with Alex. I think he's in love with Rosie but doesn't know how to tell her, and Rosie's in love with Alex and doesn't know how to tell him. It's all very complicated, and I'm sure everyone can relate, and everyone's been in the situation of I like you, do you like me back? I can't tell you though because what if you don't and our friendship is ruined forever. The reason why I like this movie so much is because it's innocent and it reminds me of 13-year-old me. I feel like younger me would have enjoyed this movie as much as I do now, and I can see parts of me in the movie, and I think that's what makes a really good film. It's when you can resonate with the characters, you can see yourself in the plot. You're like, ooh, relatable. That one's on Netflix. Number 2 is Deadpool. There we go. I absolutely love the Deadpool franchise. I am aiming to get all the comics, etc, etc, and I have the games. Deadpool is about a superhero vigilante called Wade Wilson, and Wade Wilson gets told that he has terminal cancer in most of his body, like it's spread to most of his body, and he is tricked into thinking that there's a superhero camp that's going to make him into an immortal superhero that's sexy, and they're going to make him a super suit. But there's a trick and he ends up ugly as shit and loses his fiance. So the whole movie is basically just him trying to win her back and him trying to prove that he's not a hero by being a hero. How does that work? I don't know. The reason why I love this movie is because Ryan Reynolds. No, it's not, I promise. But he is a big factor, and I love me some Ryan Reynolds. We all know this. True reason why I love Deadpool is because I love the postmodern feel of it, and until my media teachers pointed this out, I was like, you need to pick out how postmodern this film is. And I didn't notice it was this postmodern until I had to see it in this light for media, and I fell in love with it even more, and that is why it's been bumped up to number 2 when it used to be my 3rd favourite film. My all-time favourite film is, drumroll please, Stuck in Love. That is my all-time favourite film. There's a family of writers who are stuck in love, basically. It's about their love life as a family. It's about their dad's divorce. It's about his daughter Sam, about the daughter and her inability to love and how she doesn't think that true love is a thing. Of course, she gets proven wrong. It's about his son Rusty's. It's more surrounding Rusty, I feel like, anyway. It's about Rusty's inability to love and communicate his feelings in school, which is, again, is very relatable and similar to what I like about Love, Rosie. But the thing that I like more about Stuck in Love is how relatable it is, and how I can see myself in the characters again. Although the acting is pretty shocking at times from Nat Wolff, because it's one of Nat Wolff's first jobs, I think. So Nat Wolff's acting is pretty bad in the movie, and I think that's the only thing I can say that's wrong with it. If you're going to watch this film, the person who voices Anna is in it, and trust me, once you've watched Stuck in Love, you won't see her the same for the rest of your life. She's in a sex scene and all you can hear is Anna, and it's really disturbing. Those are my favourite films. I really hope you enjoyed. Please watch one of them. If you do, let me know. Or if you've seen any of these films, let me know what you think in the comments. And also in the comments, why don't you put your 5 favourite films down as well. Treat yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. 1, 4, 3. Bye! Mwah!